This video is about making eBay multi-quantity listings in the control panel. An eBay multi-quantity listing is a container listing that contains multiple items. Each one has their own quantity, price, picture, and SKU. This is great for sports cards, which has been allowed in the past year. And the control panel will make a listing for you that can contain up to 250 different items within one listing. Here's an example here, as I said. These are the cards that we have from this set, and when we just click on one of them, you see the picture, the quantity, and the people can buy it. The way you make this in the control panel is the inventory is listed individually and then grouped together into this container. The inventory can still be for sale on Amazon, on your own store, on all the other selling channels, but on eBay, it's all together in one listing. And the beautiful thing is it only costs one listing fee to list all these items, no matter how many they are, up to 250. So, in the previous video, we loaded a spreadsheet of trading cards, and these are the results. So what we can do here is from any spreadsheet upload or from bringing these items up in a search, we have already pre-selected all these items, and then we have an action to create a multi-quantity eBay listing. So when we do that, this is going to group all these items that we just loaded into one listing. Now, there's only 11 cards here. This is just an example. I wouldn't use this, but you can list everything you have from a base set, put it into one listing, and then it's very economical to sell it on eBay. So when I process this, it's going to bring up the screen where I would then create the listing title. So I would say 2014 score select football. I'm not going to get too detailed. And then I can describe it. I don't need to, because this is very straightforward. I need to put it in the right category. 215 is the football category. And then I happen to have eBay business policies. If you did not, you would be able to pick the individual settings for how much it would cost to ship and so forth. And those are my defaults, and that's just right. And then here's the items that were in that spreadsheet, and I could uncheck to remove. It's automatically made the title for the container listing of each item to be the card number, the player, the condition, and the team name. You only have about 50 characters to work with. And then here's the price. It has to be at least 99 cents. I could edit each one individually and make it more, but it can't be less than 99 cents. And then I'm already in order by the card. Well, I'm not, so I'm going to click order by the card number. And then when I add this multi-quantity listing, oops, thought I did that. I put it in the wrong place. And that's a little reminder to put the category in. So when I add this listing, now we're in the eBay multi-quantity area, and then I could add an image, which is highly recommended. In this one I have, well, you can't see it anymore, but in that one I have the pick a player image that I made personally. Here's my items that are in the list, and now they're sorted by card number because that's what I chose on the listing form. If I wanted to add more, I could put in individual IDs in this box and then create the title from all this. You can also create the container listing without items and then come in here and enter ID numbers for inventory items. And so the one thing is that an inventory item can only be in one multi-quantity listing. And that's just because eBay's duplication policy and all that. You know, what you put into an eBay multi-quantity listing really should be something of the same brand. If this gets abused, they could say that you're circumventing listing fees because you put in a multi-quantity listing of all Don Mattingly cards when they're from different brands. It's kind of a gray area. We don't know exactly what eBay is going to do, but most people are doing it by the set or insert set or etc. and doing very well with them. And when I would be ready to send to eBay, I could, if I had to put in the picture in there and everything else, I could click list on eBay here, and it would slide down a panel. And here's the default description template that I have, and it has a setting here to put in the list of items in the listing. Here's the listing title. I could change it. I can send it over as a 30-day fixed price. You can't do auctions with this, obviously. There's the category. I could put it in an eBay store category. I could have done that before, but I didn't do it. And I have some set for pick a player football. And then here's my shipping. And then I could send this now or later. If I just click send to eBay, off it would go. And that's what it takes to make a eBay multi-quantity listing. Very simple, very economical to list a lot of things on eBay at one time and keep your fees down. And if a listing only costs a dime to run it for a month, it's not hard to make a little money on it. So there's more to this, but this is the quick way to make the multi-quantity listing from your existing inventory.